Hey there, Internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with my impressions of my very first E3 Day 1. I got in the show floor shortly after it opened and headed pretty much straight for Super Mario Odyssey. Nintendo had a big old area built out, styled after New Donk City, so that was kind of cool. Took some pictures with the tank made up as Mario. Oh my goodness, I think I just saw a mouse running by here outside E3. It's been closed for a couple hours, so everybody's like going home or already at the bars and whatnot. Let's see. So I went to New Donk City. To kick things off. Spent probably a couple hours there in line to play Super Mario Odyssey. Got a 10-minute demo of that. They were giving two demos. You could either play the New Donk City area, or you could play in like the desert area. Dustin Furman, who was here with me hanging out, another kind of funny friend, he played New Donk City right in front of me, so I went ahead and switched to the desert one and experienced that. It's very much in the vein of like Super Mario 64 in that you go into these worlds and there's like a given objective, but it's kind of Super Mario 64 on steroids a little bit in that you can do the main objective that's like the titled objective, or you can go kind of off the beaten path and get your own other stars or whatever. Here they're actually moon pieces instead of stars, but it's the same kind of thing. There are multiple moons in each world, and you're trying to collect them. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. In my demo, they made me play with the Joy-Cons, basically unconnected, so not like on a Joy Gripper or a Pro Controller or anything like that. And I think they did that to show off like some of the motion control moves. So you could, like if you were holding the Joy-Cons, I can't do it with both because the other hand's holding the phone here. But if you held and did like this with both Joy-Cons, it would do like a big old spin attack for Mario. You also, so the trailer in the Nintendo Spotlight showed Mario using the hat to like turn into a lot of other things. I think those get unlocked throughout the game or something, because like you couldn't turn into certain things that they showed off in the trailer. Like there was a Mario taxi cab in the trailer, and I saw people trying to do that in New Donk City, and you couldn't. So I think maybe that's like advanced hat position stuff in the game. We'll see. But it was a ton of fun. The movement, motion control stuff felt very gimmicky, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I just let me play this on a normal system. Everybody who played got a hat, so that was cool. Well, I don't know if everybody who played, but when I played, they gave me a little thing, and I went and got a hat. And I was like, perfect. I can just add a new thing to my gimmick of my hair accessory. Yay. So that was Mario. Very cool. Definitely worth checking out when it comes out, especially if you're a fan of the Super Mario 64 type of kind of collect-a-thons, and I guess Super Mario Galaxy as well. Those games. It's definitely in that spirit, I think. Next game I played was a game called Sakuma of Rice and Ruin, I believe is the name of it. Something Alex Van Aken told me to check out on Twitter, and I was like, okay, yeah, I saw that like right across from the IGN booth, and the lines were pretty low, so I walked over and gave that a check out. It's a Japanese game being brought over by Xseed. It was kind of like a hack and slashy 2.5D hack and slash game. Yeah, that's there was a little gimmick in that the girl Sakuna, presumably, I'm guessing her name was Sakuna, guessing the game is named for her. She's got like a scarf that can like, you can use that to grab and throw enemies, or you can use it to grapple around. So that was kind of like the added little mechanic that made it feel less like a just God of War kind of clone-y thing. they gave you basically one level and then a boss fight, and the boss fight, a little annoying because like the difficulty just ramped right the hell up. Oh, hello, cockroach. Awesome. Yay, downtown LA at dark. Anyway, the boss fight was a little irksome because like one hit of the bosses took down like half my health. I was feeling good about like I watched the two people in front of me die to it, and I was like, no, I suck at games, but I can beat this guy. But then like one hit took out half my health and killed me, and I was like, oh, son of a bitch, because I was feeling good about it. I was feeling like I'd actually been like carefully whittling its health down, and then it bloodborned me, and fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. But anyway, cool art style, like 2.5D, kind of cel-shaded-ish. Check it out if you want. I was playing it on PlayStation 4, and I think that's all it's really been announced for. And I don't know when it's coming out. I know almost nothing else about the game. Just played it because Alex Van Aken was like, hey, I saw this game, it looked cool, check it out. So I did. So that was for you, Alex. Then I found another game that there was no line for, Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age, the Final Fantasy XII remake. Still feels very much like Final Fantasy XII. Didn't look like too graphically enhanced and improved over the original PlayStation 2 version, but that's probably just because I'm remembering it better in my head. I definitely noticed a few tweaks here and there graphically, as well as like with the UI. There were some minor adjustments and tweaks, and they did one of my favorite things that Square Enix has been doing. They did this with Final Fantasy VII. They've added like a rush mode to it, so you can like push L2, I think it was, and basically play through the game at 3 times speed. So you don't have to spend all that time grinding and going through the game if you've already played the game, like I have. So that's coming out later this year. Definitely worth checking out if you are a fan of the series. It's certainly one of the weaker Final Fantasies in my estimation, but I know other people sing its praises and love it. So I'll probably give it a second go to see if time has see if it's done better with time. Oh crap, running out of time. Then lastly, I went over and played Knack 2 because, again, very short line for that game. It is pretty much just like the original Knack was, all of its faults included. Very frustrating. They had a platforming section, and they had a combat-heavy section that you could play through. Me and the guy I played with decided to do the combat-heavy section after the people in front of us did the platforming-heavy section, and that just looked boring as all hell. It is co-op, but the other Knack is pretty much always absent from the cutscenes, so I'm pretty sure co-op was just kind of shoehorned in there. And you can you can punch your other Knack, and there are some kind of cool moves. You can like do some combo moves with 2 players of Knack, but overall it's more Knack for maybe better and worse. If you liked the first Knack, I did not, so I'm not excited for Knack 2, even though I know a lot of the Kinda Funny fans are. We'll see if they actually buy it though. So that was my day 1 of E3. Let me know in the comments what I should check out tomorrow or Thursday, and as always, I've been your host, Trevor Starkey from TrevorTrove.com. You can follow me at SnarkyStarkey on Twitter, and until next time, from here at the Trove, treasure your friends. Whew, with like 10 seconds to spare.